for the members that missed the last session and haven't caught up on YouTube, we decided to do a very short prequel story of the wizard sending everyone out for a very simple shopping list, at which point there was a time paradox, several shops were created and destroyed, Jordan ruined the life of a pet shop owner, and
I love that. That's
the
my
lives
favourite bit.
and the lives of multiple ferrets. Slapped a fox that may or may not have been a werefox, we're not sure.
Why are you looking at my kin?
No one got any clues whatsoever about anything.
I had a shop that got burnt down. I've stashed 390.
Again?
Oh yeah, he stashed money away.
There's 390 quid behind the clock tower that apparently now rotates.
330.
The 330 pound behind the clock tower that now apparently rotates.
We
Rotate the
attacked the
clock
guy
down.
in a magical weapons shop,
And then it imploded.
and you've got a crossbow that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Thumbprint scanner.
Magical.
Yeah.
Magical thumbprint scanner.
Steve learnt a language and then
Forgot
did a
it.
spell and silence and silenced it from his brain.
Yeah.
I
Perfect.
kind of got dragged around with the madness, really. I don't think
Uh,
I did much.
You did scroll yoga.
I did scroll yoga.
Oh, wasn't it vomit as well?
That
Yeah.
was a lot.
Oh yeah, I drank stuff. I drank antifreeze and then
Which
had
Created a
vomit
magic
out.
portal. Hence my
Yeah.
me and Steve went back in time by a day.
In the jacuzzi.
Yeah. And then we ended up cleaning the jacuzzi because Jeff refused to do it.
Yeah, they found Jeff on his way to his exterminator's exam and tried to drag him off the street to go and clean the jacuzzi, saying that's much more important. And you had the opportunity to do it a second time and did it identically the second time.
Well, it was like going back in time, see?
Yes, of course.
You have to keep things consistent.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we remembered that.
Oh, and you two discussed fucking yourselves.
Oh, you did! Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
went back in
Oh,
time.
so we did, yeah.
and
We
spent
made a paradox, so there was
Yeah.
two of each of us.
And you were wondering how... I mean, of course, Steve was the first person to mention it, was what would happen if I was to have sex with
No,
myself.
actually, all he said is we should do weird stuff, and everybody went
Yeah, everyone
thinking
went
that
off
you'd
on
fuck
one from
yourself. Yeah, yeah.
And blamed Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas all Steve wanted to do weirdly was shift portraits to the left.
Yeah, upside down.
Angle them.
He,
Yeah.
he just wanted to put pictures at an angle.
Yeah.
It was
Which speaks
like-
volumes to the two mentalities in the room.
Yeah. And so that was the end of the side quest or flashback or
Oh, and a ferret
nonsense.
went back in time.
Hmm?
A ferret went back in time.
A ferret
Oh,
went
but
in
it
time.
It died.
We don't know that yet.
Yes, you said it died.
Well, that was off the cameras. We don't know what happened.
Alright.
That ferret may still be alive
You tried to
somewhere.
make it go back to save the guy, but we
And
wouldn't
yeah,
let
no
you.
one let me.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to explain exactly what to these two lovely people exactly what you did to this pet shop owner.
I broke Amy's mind. Amy doesn't even love anymore. Right, with my powers,
sorry.
I made him fall in love with me. Madly. I told him to hand over the deed to the shop,
Yes.
all the cash in the register, and go wait for me. Pack all his life up, tell no one he was leaving, and go wait for me in
Lowersborough.
Lowersborough.
I don't think you understand how
Let him
love
finish.
works.
He
Let him
did
finish.
it. And then I told him there are dangerous people after me, so if he doesn't see me in 24 hours, assume I've been killed, and he can't go on without me, and he's to kill himself. Tied up a loose end.
Again, I don't think you understand how love works.
I'll remember you said that.
Okay.
That's like Romeo and Juliet.
It is. It's a medieval Romeo and Juliet. I mean, you know, if I go find his body, I'll be so distraught. I'll take the knife he used and poke it into my skin until it hurts a bit. I'll repent.
Yes, so
As
then
long as he hasn't choked himself with a ferret.
Oh, you know, I'll
Take the ferret he choked himself with and
Yeah, he kept throwing ferrets at everything.
he used ferrets as flip-flops at one point.
I had this wished.
He was hoping that by wearing the ferrets on his feet they would
I could
propel
ride- I
him
could ride- I could
forward.
ride the ferrets.
The whole reason he did this is because we were trying to summon a ferret. Couldn't summon a ferret. So
I'm
we
trying to
went
make
find
it
a
up to
ferret.
your husband by he needed ferret blood, so I went and got him like 8 ferrets. Smashed one on the table to make a point. Gave 4 away to a man who wanted to open a ferret farm. Put 2 on my shoes.
Ferret circus, was it?
Ferret circus. Put 2 on my shoes. They got squashed. One ran away from me. Went back in time through a portal. And then accidentally bit open a man's neck and choked it out in the blood.
Don't remember that last bit.
I don't remember that last
So
one.
that's how he died. That's how I said
I
he
do
died.
remember that
There
now.
you go.
Yeah, it was off camera. Though.
Yeah, but still, we know what's happened. It's canon.
between the panels.
So that's what happened before. Oh,
But Tom did also mention that the man I sent to kill himself would have been filled with a lot of vengeance when he died. Wolfie vengeance.
Oh, when we went to Case Files of the A-Team.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, fuck
The big plot.
You created the shittest character ever.
Oh yeah, so I actually have written bits about all of the members of the A-Team that we found case files of.
Have you got written down who made up what?
No.
Ah, okay.
Or you can try and guess. That would be fun.
Oh yeah, okay, you too.
I
So,
know, so...
There's a character
Just
called
those
Yeah.
Greg Tomoyo, who can shapeshift into a hawk, has pasts unknown, and owns a peculiar purple amulet. So who would have come up with Greg Tomoyo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice, sensible one that leads into it. That's gonna be you. Right, who merges who now?
Okay, so we've got Nahir Alderan, a werewolf that can transform at will, has also gained the ability to become a spirit wolf, and murdered their own family. Who came up with Nahir Alderan?
Murdering family, I'm looking at you two. No?
Correct, it was Jordan.
When was the last time you watched Star Wars?
Ed Dharma, sorry, my handwriting is awful. I was really tired. He's not magical in any way. He's a petty criminal, mainly burglary. He works as an undercover agent for the agency. He's got street contacts and no powers whatsoever. No? No, I don't believe.
You couldn't think of any powers? Question
No.
mark?
It was me. Burglary, theft,
The
and
authors failed to take
prostitution.
him
Ah, yes, theft and prostitution.
Well, no, because you don't all need powers to work for a supernatural crime agent. He's got criminal contacts.
Is
Yeah,
that
I got that. But
Jamie Dexter?
Mm-hmm.
The Walker background.
He has power over all four elements. However, when he uses those powers, he creates natural disasters, was it?
Yeah.
Yes. And I have no idea what that last word I've written is.
Aliases.
He has aliases, multiple aliases.
Oh.
Yeah? And
Oh, you're very good at this.
Tim A. He's just Tim. He hates South Park. Invulnerable to fire.
Speaks to goldfish.
Oh, yeah, so, no, it's, communicates with goldfish.
Yeah.
That's a turn mummy coat. Communicates. That makes more sense. Communicates with goldfish, and is almost telepathic.
So one each, then.
Then that's
Well, I think at the guessing contest, Helen won.
yeah.
You get a fate point.
Yay.
And
I think out of the guessing contest, Helen listened.
Okay. And
I'm a little bit away with it today, I'm
Hmm.
really sorry. I'm not focused on anything. I'm
And-
just
awarding fate points from the last session for putting up with everyone claiming that he was a sexual deviant. I think Steve gets 1 fate point. For managing not to cry when hearing about the pet owner's story, I think Amy gets a fate point.
thank you. Does that mean you get one for every
No,
time?
I don't. No, I don't get one.
Jordan gets no fate points for fucking about for the entire session. And just
Just I went
for,
out of my way to wrap up every side thing for him.
and just for sheer ballsiness of trying to hold up a magical weapon shop, Cat and Lynx both get fate points. They went into a magical weapon shop and tried to steal.
We did.
You
steal.
did. You successfully stole
Yeah.
a dagger.
Yeah, I'm in
A
chokehold.
completely non-magical dagger from a magical.
The only one who doesn't get a fate point.
I
Does
think you deserve it for the pet shop owner.
Yeah.
okay? Majority rules. Does Jordan get a fate point for ruining the pet shop owner's life?
Yes. Yes.
Apparently, Jordan gets a fate point.
Does Jordan get 2?
No. No, you lost. I really lost it.
I'm all back now. All 9 of my fate points.
When we last left the group, I believe that Jazz and Blaze were off on a mini adventure to try and solve the mysteries of the magical glasses that Hades gave to Jazz, and the rest of the team had solved the mystical drawing on your head puzzle found out that the answer to the riddle was in fact that a muse held the key to surviving. And I believe Izzy had put her hand onto the magical handprint of the portal and was about to open the door. Dun 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 indeed. So we'll start with the very short side quest. Hades has given you this pair of glasses. You both went with him together. He says that the only way to truly test them is within Purgatory itself, and opens a circular portal at both of your feet, and you just fall through into the purgatorial dimension.
Take him down one of those swim slides.
Yeah.
Except with mist and spirits and
And
horrible,
deep
horrible
clothes,
things.
yeah.
And you just see it. A really nice sort of kid slide. It's blue and shiny and
Do you catch
covered
your
in
kids up as
rainbows.
you're going through and just like boot them out? Yeah. And then land on them? Yeah.
You want to ride kids?
You could strap one under each foot.
Yeah, not
go across the pool. Well, if you put like armbands on them, they'll float. Yeah. So like they won't go down very fast. Like they'll
No,
go
they
down
will.
so
Armbands will
far.
stop them for
Yeah, but they'll
about
pop.
5-6 stone of pressure on their neck.
Yeah, but they'll pop if you put enough on them.
That's right, if you put enough on them, they'll pop. No, we're popping, children.
When they put armbands on their arms and legs, stand on their backs.
Let's try and make. Let's
We
try
could water
this week.
ski with them.
Yeah.
Let's try something different. Let's aim for no face palms today. I've already had one.
We've already-
lost, we might as
well-
well.
We'll wipe that.
Yeah, okay, that
Let's
didn't
aim for
happen.
none. Yeah, let's have
Okay.
a good, sensible end session.
As both of you land into the purgatorial dimension, one of you seeing the Teletubbies Hills and the other
You're
one
not
seeing...
helping.
Hang on, which one's seen the Teletubby Hills?
Jazz.
Yeah. But
See,
that's not a happy place.
it's
Could
meant to
be, there's
be.
free custard.
We could make it a happy place.
I don't want
by
to taste
putting
make the
our-
situation good in your eyes.
And you, as per usual, see dust and desolation and not particularly nice things. Both of you roll investigation checks.
What do you mean that wasn't custard?
Oh,
-2, -1. Oh no, hang on, -1. Yeah, -1. We rolled identically.
well done.
Yeah.
Yes, for a start. I'd normally let you add them together, but that would be of a detriment, wouldn't it? You're wearing the glasses. They don't seem to have activated. However, what you do see is, as you slide down behind you, several scraps of paper fall at your feet. That may or may not be some sort of puzzle. As you fall down, you find these scraps of paper, and you happen to fall incredibly near to a group of people who are stood next to a big door while one of them is pressing a hand to it.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Puzzle.
Well, I see you too.
Come on, you do puzzle.
Uh-huh.
Okay, combination of the cull, our powers will expand and change. Blue hole in reality, trouble acknowledged.
If we're all here, can we?
Absolutely, yes, you're all together.
What
Oh,
you guys found?
yeah, I said they'd hand it next to you.
Oh, I thought they would like a bit. Yeah. Could you move that book, please? Thank you.
What does it say?
Combinations of the cull, our powers will expand and change. Blue hole in reality, trouble acknowledged.
What's
Parts
the
underlined, so
What's in the green?
it's the same on the back, I believe, is that? No. Let's return it over. Bred from bad stock, left at home to die, never right to yell, own it to your wrongdoings.
Shush fun.
Well, left and right are underlined.
Yeah, so bred, yell, own, and then some on the other side is underlined. Well, write down the ones that are underlined.
Would anyone who hasn't already rolled one like to roll an investigation check?
Get some die, please.
Yeah, I will.
Anyone who's feeling particularly investigative?
Oh, you have higher.
don't think I've got
Oh,
investigation,
four,
but
yeah.
Go.
3. Oh, fuck. 8.
10.
10.
No, sorry, 8, my bad.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice that there's a pair of glasses that you don't recognise.
Huh.
You also notice that those glasses seem to be refracting different colours from different directions.
Friends, see all those colours on the page? I think if you put the specs on your face, you'll see the different coloury doodads. Do that. I have to put them on, don't I?
No, they will only work for somebody who's been touched by Hades.
Excellent news. Please put them on.
Unless you've got an
I've got my-
actual young
I got
one,
my-
so
I got the
you've
glasses
been touched
on.
by him.
Yeah, Jazz is already wearing the glasses.
Oh, and they're not working?
The puzzle doesn't look any different.
When you use the glasses, it's some kind of reflector and reflect beams. How so are they reflecting light? What are you imagining right now?
Well, from different angles, you just saw different colours glinting within the glasses themselves.
Okay.
So put them over the page and see if there's anything.
Take the glasses off and go up, up, down, down.
No Konami code.
Shit.
As you take the glasses off and look at them, you notice that the lenses themselves, like a watch face, can rotate. And as they do, they seem to have a different colour within them. So the lenses themselves can rotate individually and create different colours within
Like a
themselves.
fucking kaleidoscope.
No.
Right, the words that underlined the combinations of curl are blue, black, good part of children acknowledge, red, left, right, yellow,
Well, say that again. Red left,
hang
right
on,
yellow.
right, yellow,
Combinations of colours
Red.
are...
red, left, right, yellow,
Mm-hmm.
and then
There was something about blue in there as well.
Yeah, what was that?
combinations of colour, blue, and then it's blue,
Blue, black.
black, red. The combinations of colour, blue, black, red, left, right, yellow.
Okay.
Well, what does it mean? Sorry.
Well, you've established at this point that you can twizzle the lenses to create colours.
Well, twist the left one to whatever it says the left one
Red.
should be, and the right one to
Yellow.
to yellow.
And that'll give us blue and black, question mark?
What colours can we get by twisting the lenses?
Well, it seems to be sort of like, you know, in paint where you've got an entire wheel of... You can pretty much create whatever colours you can conceive
So,
of,
yeah, can we-
including Blorple.
Cool.
Okay, so what's the first colour on that list? Blue.
Blue.
Put them both to blue.
What does that do?
Nothing
Nothing
to
yet.
complete, I should imagine.
So blue,
Okay, then put them both to the next colour.
black,
What's the next colour?
red.
Left is red.
When do we get to the direction of specific ones?
After red,
Okay, so put them both on red.
then left,
Okay, put the left one to whatever it says and the right one to whatever
and
it says at
then
the same time.
right, yellow.
So do those two at the same time.
Okay.
So what have you got at the moment?
Red, left, right, yellow.
Okay.
So orange.
As you turn the left one to red and the right one to yellow, you find that you've now started seeing the desolate lands that everyone else is around you.
Oh, sweet.
This place is a shithole. I'm trying to tell.
You found that putting both of them as blue and then both of them as black didn't make any change whatsoever, and you didn't feel any sort of magical anomalies.
But red yellow seems to work.
Yeah.
That one has done at least one thing.
Okay, turn one to blue and one to black. And
Black. Black.
Black like your soul. It was really hard to make black in a sentence.
I
So
imagine
trouble acknowledged, made black, sort of. Cool. As you turn one to blue, one to black, and look through it, you can see holes in the reality around you. You can see where doors could be. So where you feel you could also, now that you can see them, you can feel where those doors could go to or from as well. So you may be able to create escape routes using these doors.
Okay, right, turn one to blue and one to black, because I can see escape routes and doors to
Oh, well
places.
let's head on out then and
Well, at the moment, you've been helping while your hand's been stuck in a door.
Yeah.
So
useful.
So can you see what's through that?
Infernal Island.
It's Infernal Island.
There's a big sign that goes, "Welcome to Infernal Island. You are here." With a big red dot.
Kids ride free?
No.
You must be this tall to enter.
Yes.
Shit.
Luckily, it's about midget height, so it's not like, you must be this tall to enter.
You're just off.
Quick,
Turn into a squirrel.
I beg your pardon.
Oh! That's a dangerous phrase to use.
I'm sorry, Tom, take the phrase on Vam or on me?
Should we
I'm
go
just going to
through?
look at
Yeah.
these pages. So, are we heading through to Infernal Island, or are we
Yeah.
heading home, or...
We'll
No,
go to
go
Infernal
in.
Island.
Yeah.
There's no turning back from this point. Are you
Yeah.
sure you want to go?
Yeah.
It's
Do
not
we
like
have
it's,
that?
it's
You
no
can't,
cutscene.
you can't go back and do any side quests now for the
Bye, bye,
foreseeable
this is it
future.
now.
This is your final destination.
Yes.
Do we have
Are you sure?
anything? Do we have
Yes.
iron? Do we have iron
Would you like
weapons
to
on
form a
us?
party?
I suppose.
Okay, so
Playing with
you could now that you've finished it's finished all its magical handprinty nonsense. You feel a door handle beneath your hand.
Okay, I can probably get the door open if you want me to.
Yeah.
Do we have all of our iron weapons and stuff on us?
Yeah.
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 I'm not sure iron's good for me.
No, iron is not good for you.
At least now you'll stay in fucking line.
It's why your clothes are so crinkled. Cool. You open the door and everyone can see a veil similar to the one that Sirius fell through in Harry Potter.
Never seen that.
It's just sort of
It's not
Is it,
Just
is it like a
mist
Dark Souls gate?
something like a Dark
Okay.
Souls game.
Okay.
That
Again,
doesn't help.
mystical smoke that may or may not have faces in that seems to be like a veil, like
A wailing
mesh.
wall of spirits.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There we go.
that aren't wailing,
Well, they look like
It's
they're
such a
Silently
quiet
wailing
wall
wall.
of spirits.
murmuring.
wailing. A silent scream.
Like in Poltergeist.
Yes.
You see that?
Cool.
You know that sort of fright in Nightmare on Elm Street where Freddy's got the pizza with those mini faces in it?
Oh,
That.
yeah.
No.
Well, we all knew it was them we're helping now.
Cool. You all step through. Whereas before everything was desolate and horrible and pretty grim and nasty and
Please be tropical.
bland.
Please be tropical. Please be tropical.
If by
Please be full of
tropical,
sphinxes. Please be full of sphinxes.
if by tropical you mean incredibly warm,
Yeah, I can do incredibly warm.
there is fire.
Brimstone?
No brimstone. No, it's no sulfur. There's
Are there palm trees?
there are not so much palm trees. There are sort of like tree-like shapes that seem to be made out of obsidian or
Okay.
something similar.
Sand?
No, there's no sand. There's a lot of dust
Close
that
enough.
from whatever has gone into this and been touched by fire and has been burned to soot and
Dead
dust.
people's
That's fine.
ashes.
Yeah.
So
It could well
Yeah,
be.
can sunbathe on ashes, that's okay. Does anybody have a parasol? Because I require a tan.
No, but I'm wearing leather.
Oh, ew.
You're going to get
But
quite
it's white.
sticky quite
White
quickly.
leather.
It's very warm. Izzy in particular is feeling quite parched.
You go and get sticky.
Is my iron still unaffected though?
It is. It's not hot enough to melt metal.
Oh, that's
No.
right then.
It's
That's okay.
warm.
Yeah.
I believe if it was hot enough to melt metal, you'd all be having skin blistery issues.
It's just somewhat unpleasant.
It's distinctly.
You might
It's a
not want
mild
to shake
day in
hands with
Cardiff.
anyone with it.
Hmm?
You might not want to shake hands with anyone with
Oh,
it.
It's not a joke, I can't shake hands anyways.
You could bro fist.
sensitive.
You're gonna brand people with your face.
That's not a bad idea, I can make you all mine with a knuckle.
Well, no, not all of them. Just very.
You can't go around fisting people.
You sound like the judge. Don't face palm! No!
Having a serious session, Tom, please.
We are definitely
We've gone
serious.
quite far, quite quick.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, we're making
Progress has been made.
Yeah.
The puzzle went quicker than I expected. I'm
Good.
proud of you all.
What did we actually have to do here?
I don't know, we spent so long
There
getting
are
there.
artifacts here.
I'm on a mission for the count, we have to go and kill the ruler. The Infernal Island. I don't forgot the name.
I don't think I gave a name.
Oh, there we are. Someone rules this island, we have to, well, I have to, I'd like some help to kill him.
Oh, you want help
Did I
now?
say kill?
I think you did, you said eliminate, I'm sure you said
No,
eliminate.
keep the door of death open.
That's what I said. And you went, let's just kill him.
Well, I assume this was trying to kill the cunt by killing the guy trying to kill him, he no longer be killed. You kill the killer, but you can't be killed.
Are we paradoxing here again?
No.
Oh no.
No. But if we kill a killer, they'll be sus killers.
Yeah, we're not killing the count, so it's fine.
Are we not?
No, we killed to save a life. It's Assassin's Creed.
Listen to Frey.
That makes me Evie frightened. No, I'm fine with this. Let's go.
No, no! I'm gonna go look for some artifacts that appear to here.
Every fucking time I play
Wanna
a
come?
I get
Yeah? You're going to look for artifacts, okay.
Yeah.
How big is this area we're in?
Well, at the moment, the area you're in is sort of like similar size to the atrium of a cathedral.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Doesn't
So
look like one,
But
it's
we're,
just a
but we're
similar
still in
size.
the outside, though.
Well, you're still you're now in the realm that would be collectively known as Infernal Islands.
Okay, is there anything on the horizon? Can we see any destinations, buildings, or anything like that?
You can see sort of vague, ruiny type buildings.
You guys want to go explore the ruins for artifacts then?
Yeah.
Keep moving in that general
Yeah.
direction? You all coming, or are you going to go do some other stuff? Or
Yeah.
you could probably do with some shade.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head to the nearest ruin that you can see. It is up, sort of like what would be a sand dune, but instead it's dust, ash, and lots of things that could well be ground bone.
Cool.
Hey guys, before we go any further, I'm going to summon my elephant.
Okay,
That's what I'm checking before we get into fights.
right. You summon your elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, your elephant feels not very elephant-like because it's a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's made of ectoplasm. Its weight and size seems to be fairly malleable at times,
Mhm.
as does its number of legs. But this time, you summon your elephant, and it's sort of like, rather than appearing out of nowhere, it sort of slowly fades into being here, and appears to be considerably more physical than it usually is.
You can do squirrel at will, right?
Yeah.
Could you please squirrel and slightly nick my elephant's foot with one of your nails?
Okay.
Draw some blood for me. You won't mind.
Okay.
Does that
Okay.
bleed?
It bleeds. It's not red.
Okay. But a spirit shouldn't bleed.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Right, get some up with this realm, guys. This spirit is no longer corporeal. It's
Is that definitely your elephant?
that's definitely my brother, but it's a lot more physical than the last time. So maybe we don't use much. Did your squirrel form feel any different?
Felt pretty standard.
Okay. Right, well, I'll dismiss him back. That might not be an option here, guys.
I've got elephant
He hasn't
nails.
dismissed. You're now just waving at an elephant.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The elephant waves its trunk back confusedly.
Can I
Meanwhile,
investigate the
I
elephant
know.
with my law abilities?
I'm hoping you get bitch slapped by his trust.
Yeah.
3.
This spirit has been dragged into this realm not through the usual door, which may have affected its mystical makeup, and it really smells.
Did your elephant ever use the reek?
It's an elephant, dude.
It's a
but-
spirit elephant. You've never seen it poop.
It's an elephant poop. I know it's going to smell.
Yeah?
Everything poops.
Everything poops.
I don't suppose you know of any ways in that mind of yours to dismiss him in this world.
No.
Or while you're at it, try and do a law check of the world itself.
That's a good plan.
Mystic man.
This is in road.
3.
3. You're in Infernal Island. It's a realm between realms. The laws of anything may not apply as standard here. Hence things going a bit funky with the elephant nonsense. You remember a lot of the things you've already been told. It may or may not be some sort of god graveyard. And it's not really where the spirits and the gods and things are. It's more a reflection of the two worlds. It's sort of a way that they connect without ever touching. Because if they touched, that would be bad.
Right.
So it's an overlap then. Some kind
Sort
of
of.
limbo.
It's a Venn diagram.
Uh-huh. Right, so you wait here. I can't risk you getting hurt.
Just sort of sits on his haunches. His tail's wagging slightly.
So you said things here don't
Did he start
react.
barking?
Things here don't react as they should normally react.
Pretty much.
Is there any stones or anything on the ground?
Yeah, there's a lot of debris in
I'm
general.
going to throw a piece of it.
Okay, just randomly.
Yeah, if you say the laws of physics don't work, I'm going to see how they don't work, or if they work normal things or what.
Well, it's not so much the laws of physics, it's just laws in general, so laws of magic, laws of time, things like that. So you may find in certain areas the laws of physics don't work as they normally do. At the moment, you're assuming they are because gravity is pretty standard for all of you. You feel like you're attached to the ground.
So if you throw a rock or something, it'll hit you in the back of the head or something.
Right, so you've been sort of touched by darkness and everything. Do you feel any different here?
Roll a discipline check.
4.
Wow. Your brand feels almost slightly magnetized in a certain direction. It's definitely reacting to something, but you're not sure specifically what or the direction it is. It's a bit fuzzy, like a compass that seems confused.
My brand is drawn to a certain area. I can feel it. It's like there's like this pull on it, but not really clear of the direction.
There's Voldemort near.
Right, so you feel like something's sort of pulling you, but you're not quite sure
That
where
sounds
or
bad
what.
and scary. Let's
Yeah.
follow it.
Yeah, I'm thinking we follow it.
Is it
I'm gonna follow it.
enough of a direction for you to follow?
I'm gonna sort of go where it kind of feels and to see if it gets stronger.
Do a thing where like you concentrate and you put your energy into your arm and see if some kind of focus exercise helps clear it. Either that or you'll look like a ninny.
I'll wave it around till you go strong.
This is going to be an
Some
interesting
joint
one now.
hands and one person.
Can you
per
still
hand.
summon fire as you normally would?
Ooh,
Please don't do that near me.
While we're doing that, do you want to try and cast something?
Oh dear.
Yes.
We might as well all do everything we can out of combat in case shit gets real.
Yeah, so
You
know
know
what to
you're
expect.
fine.
You know you're fine.
You might want to try and fox it up, but if you're like him, I'm assuming it'll work just fine for you as well.
It should be fine. Let's not
Seems
worry
to
about
be
it.
working as usual. It was a little trickier than it usually would be.
Okay.
Right, so
You know,
you need to
not-
concentrate a bit harder.
Not as tricky as
Yeah.
when you drank antifreeze, but
Right.
what are you going to try and
I'm
cast?
going to try and just cast lightning because that seems to be the way.
Yeah, you have an affinity to lightning.
Okay. That's
So discipline, conviction, same as usual.
yeah. 5 for discipline.
Yep.
3 for conviction.
Okay. What did you want to do? Where were you aiming it? How powerful were you planning on making it?
Just sort of a standard power, nothing too over the top. Just away from us, towards like the ruins and stuff.
Towards the ruins that you're walking to.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Not in our direction, basically.
Okay. Well, you fire the lightning towards the ruins. You didn't have as much control over it as you usually did. Not just because the roll was a bit naff, but because everything seems a bit in flux here. You pretty much blow a hole in the already ruined building,
Okay.
because lightning's dangerous.
Doesn't usually blow holes straight through things like that.
And not only that, it created quite a loud, thunderous noise. At which point you remember that this was sort of meant to be a stealth mission.
Oops. Okay, so I have slightly less control over it, and it seems very explosive when it lands. Wait for it. No, he's not going to do it.
So it's like you haven't had sex for a while and it's just like out of control. Does someone get it in the eye?
I want Izzy and Tessa to roll investigation checks, because and Ari, because you're the ones who haven't been doing much magic-y stuffs. You know, you haven't been so distracted.
3.
1. 4.
You don't notice much. You're still very much self-aware of the fact that you're in a dangerous place and you're really, really warm. You know, you're sort of not steaming, but you feel like you might start steaming soon. The two of you hear a rattling noise from the ruins, but not sort of like you know, like a very loud baby's rattle.
Oh shit, kobolds!
I think we pissed something off.
Alright, well I'll go check it out. I mean, I hasn't tested myself yet, so let's see if the super strength and whatnot still works here.
Yeah, have fun with that.
No, I know.
So you're heading up the dunes. Okay. As you start sort of walking up these sort of sandy dunes, a very large, very angry, very black rattlesnake bursts out of these ruins and starts barreling its way towards the lot of you.
Oh shit.
Can I try drowning it?
As in standard slithery snake movement or rolling?
Like straight, not even slithering.
Full
more just
coil
like
back and launch.
yeah, more like it's been fired out of a crossbow. And it has a
How
rabbit
big?
at the end.
Big.
Alright, its sort of girth at its biggest point is wider than your waist.
Scale compared to elephant.
Don't drag him in. He'll die.
About 4 elephants' length.
Oh, that's not too bad.
This is sizable.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to attempt. Keyword. I need agility and might for this. I want to dodge out
I'm
of
going to
the
move
way.
out the way.
Good call.
Well, I'm first though, right?
Yeah, because you're closest.
I
You're
want to
very close.
sidestep. Is it coming directly at me or will it go past?
It's coming
Sidestep.
directly at the caster of the lightning.
Right, so I look at the sidestep. I want to try and jump on and grapple.
Oh, of course you want to mount it.
Montan's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Right, so just might or like athletics?
Right, it's athletics to dodge.
I'm not dodging, I'm mounting. Jumping
Well,
on.
you said it was a dodge and then
No,
a
'cause it's not coming directly at me, so now I need
Right.
to run at it and get on it.
I'm still gonna. I'll just go for athletics first, then to see if you get on, and then might to see if you stay.
Okay. 3 athletics.
Right, it was going too fast for you to get on.
A 4 long elephant I didn't get on anyway.
Well, it's not so much because you tried to jump on and it's moving too fast for you to actually sort of grapple. Roll a second roll an alertness check for combat initiative to see if you could grab the tail.
No, -1.
-1. Okay. So you tried to grab the rattly tail. You didn't grab it. It sort of like slipped out of your hands. Because you didn't get a good feel to it, you're not sure how corporeal, if corporeal it is. You definitely felt something between your legs when you tried to land on it. You weren't sure whether it was nice or not.
I never am, it's the best part.
No. A snake is hurtling towards the lot of you.
I'm gonna shoot
I'm gonna
it.
dodge.
Yeah, can I join her in shooting it?
Athletics.
Do you have a gun?
Yeah, well, I've got guns.
Oh yeah, you have water mastery anyway.
I'm a little bit
3
dry.
athletics.
And there's not
No,
a lot
I'm
of
so
water.
sorry about that.
So 3 athletics to get out of the way.
To dodge.
Yeah.
Okay, you.
Izzy's a bit dry right now.
It hits the ground at your feet. All of you get covered in debris and dust. And it's now sort of like landed, reared up. Its neck has flattened out slightly, like a cobra's. And it's leering at the lot of you, and it doesn't look best pleased.
So they're all there, but I'm like up here.
You're behind it. It's
Yeah.
now landed at Hank's feet, and it's reared up. It looks pretty damn pissed. You wanted to fire a gun at it, did you?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm going to duck.
That's not going to help you.
Oh.
3.
Points everywhere.
You fire at it. You sort of. It grazes the body. It didn't seem to do a huge amount of damage.
But did it do some damage?
You can't really see from here because its body is completely black. You're not sure whether or not it's actually damaged it.
Right.
Can
You
I
wanted to shoot
try,
too,
yeah.
did you? Go ahead.
I can get a
What gun do you have?
little handgun.
Just a similar to.
Similar, yeah.
Okay.
I don't want anything too big.
Go ahead.
Not to carry.
Not
So
bad.
that's 1,
That's
right?
1, yeah.
So 5.
5. You hit it in one of the flanges of neck that it's created. It definitely creates quite a big impact. It didn't go through, and you can't see very easily whether or not it did much damage.
Has it left any blood on the ground?
It hasn't.
We may be wasting bullets here.
It definitely seemed quite perturbed by being shot twice.
And
At first it was focusing merely on the source of the lightning. Now it seems to be a bit angrier at the lot of you. Did you guys want to do anything?
Can I throw dust in its eyes? Can I pick up a handful of dust and jump to throw it in its eyes?
You'd have to jump, so you'd have to... what do you want to use for that?
For athletics?
That's going to be athletics and might, probably, isn't
Well,
it?
athletics
What do
for
you
jumping,
might?
not so much might, because all you're doing is throwing dust.
Yeah.
You don't have to throw it particularly hard.
What, something for accuracy then?
Is there any
Survival? I think I'm about to die.
Yeah, surviving. Survival, because animal handling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so roll athletics for the jump, and then survival for throwing the dust.
That's a 0.
So 5 for athletics.
Okay. You jump high enough.
Okay. So 5 for survival.
5 for survival. You throw the dust towards its eyes.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem particularly bothered about it. As an animal aficionado, you remember that most snakes have actually got a film over their eyes that protects them from dust and things in the desert.
Plus it's the environment.
Yeah, I got you.
But you managed to successfully throw dust in its eyes.
Cool. Is it less focused on the caster now?
It was.
They kind of
it's-
went more towards you.
Yeah, the focus seems to be spread amongst a lot of you at this point.
Can I run up to where it originated and see if there's anything there?
You
He's
can,
behind
yes,
it, so-
but you'll have to run up a Junie hill, so it might take you not a little while,
That's why I'm
but
doing that while this is
yeah,
appearing.
a few rounds.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll use my fire sword on it.
Use the fire sword on it. Okay, so you're going to rush in and fire sword it.
Mhm.
Okay, so roll athletics to see how fast you get in.
Oh.
Oh.
So you fall over.
2.
2. You're not very fast. So the snake sort of tries to counterattack. So roll alertness to see if you can sort of know what's coming and dodge out of the way.
0.
0.
Can
Okay.
I try and get it with my iron dagger as it attacks her?
You'd have to roll quite high on alertness to get the timing right.
On the learning, not athletics.
Well, athletics is more for actually climbing, dodging, jumping.
This is reaction.
This is a reaction time rather than an actual sort of like physical running.
I can have alertness. No. not
Okay. So you can attack it,
Mhm.
but it's going to be after Blaze gets struck.
Okay.
Okay, so it's sort of like it tries to clamp its head on you. You manage to sort of not dodge out of the way, but move out of the way, so you get batted quite hard by the head. At which point you feel that it's you feel scales, but you can't see the scales.
Can I set it on fire? Is it? Can I set myself on fire as it hits me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You set yourself on fire as it hits you. So it's sort of like as it hits you, the air around it gets even warmer than it already was. As it does, the snake itself almost seems to get faster.
We need to freeze it in. It's
Can I use the
reptile.
anti-fire then?
Well, you'd have to wait a little bit because you're already sort of like on fire, so you're gonna have to sort of like manage to shut that off and then reverse.
Yeah, because if it's a reptile, it needs heat to keep moving.
And cold would theoretically slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
So you are going to attack it with the iron dagger.
Do you have no ice mastery? No any
Oh, my
spells?
word.
I can use ice, it's not as good as the lightning.
I tried to make a
Hmm?
frozen glass.
Well, if
Didn't
you're
work
just
last time.
stabbing with the
It did
dagger,
work
we'll go with
last
might.
time, but I broke the glass.
Not weapons, I think.
Oh yeah, weapons, go for
You
that.
can combine.
Could try.
Could try. That's
Two.
an idea.
Okay, because weapons is more actual combat, whereas strength is just how hard you do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
a good-
two.
That's a good idea.
The dagger
In
itself,
theory, it should be stronger.
you can feel it sort of like scraping against scales. It's not reacting the way it would if it was a fairy. So it's just scraping against the scales itself. You've definitely gained its attention, but you don't seem to have actually done a huge amount of damage to
I'll
it.
give it a go.
Who acted first? I think
That would
two.
be technically me, wouldn't it?
Technically Jordan.
Technically you. So you are now running up the hill.
Yep.
As this happens, you notice all of this is happening, and you continue running up the hill.
Mhm.
You're about halfway up the hill at
Yep.
this point. Then I think it was the two.
That would be the shooter.
the shooters. So what you've seen all the things that have gone on now. You can see that Blaze is in trouble because she's been knocked down quite hard and has flashed fired briefly, and that Jazz is sort of in a mid tussle with it.
Well, we were hoping to do
Yeah.
some sort of joint water and ice sort of.
Yeah, so she'll produce the water and I'll freeze it as it's going.
Okay, you're gonna have to work very hard to produce water in an arid environment. So you're going to have to roll very high on discipline.
If I had discipline, that would help.
Oh dear.
I can
We're
try.
gonna go.
If I roll 4,
Could
that's
she not
not too
sack
bad.
some of herself to do it though, if she is a water spirit?
I might get smaller.
That wouldn't be ideal. It'd be
that's
quite
not too
dangerous.
Bad, I promise you.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes.
Not
Badly.
very well. That's -3.
Have you not got?
You know,
I
a
have,
fire
yeah.
spirit.
What do I do with these?
Fate points. You can use a fate point to add 2 to your roll,
That
or
would-
2 dice to your roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't have much effect on
Yeah.
-3.
No.
No, okay.
Okay, you sort of just like produce
Vapor.
slightly vaporous air that's not particularly. I mean, you're making it muggy.
Okay, we don't need fog.
Yeah.
Well, if we make
Um,
it muggy enough, maybe we can run away from the snake.